It smells fresh.
Yo. Percocet, Miley Percocet, Percocet, Miley.
What up though? It's your girl Coco and we're back with another video. So boom. As you can tell by the title below, we're going to be finishing up part 2 of that last video. In this video, I'm just going to be finishing up the bread because we have to make a little bit more space in the freezer for the pancakes to make the freezer toasted microwavable pancakes. So I'm just going to be finishing up the bread because I'm super excited to do that, and you guys can follow me along. I think I'm going to end up doing a challenge. Like I said in the previous video, I'm going to be doing a challenge. I don't care. The other video isn't uploaded yet. I don't think y'all seen that video yet. Y'all will by the time this video comes out. But comment down below what challenge y'all want me to do under the comments, as far as it's going to be like a chain challenge, if you know what I mean. But yeah, let's get right into the video. But first, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and what? Don't forget to hit that post notification bell so you know every time I'm posting. Let's get into it. All right, guys. So if you're new here, the reasons why I am going down this homestead path is because in 2020, you know, the big C came and just kind of rocked our world. And so I want to be fully prepared. All right. But this video is about bread making. But I do have a series I'm starting is where I'm just going to garden, start basically my own homestead, and just live a more sustainable life. All right. So that just kind of sums it up. So back to the bread. The name of the bread is called Peasant bread. So if you want to look up your own different recipes, you can do that. But for this recipe that I'm doing, I'm using 3 cups of flour, 1.5 teaspoons of salt, sugar, and instant yeast. Okay. And then I also added 1.5 cups of lukewarm water. Now, for me, I had to use the whole cup of water and then do like an additional 2 teaspoons, but add teaspoon wise of water. Make sure it's lukewarm as needed, just to kind of make sure you get a doughy consistency and it's not so dry filling is what I found. I have decided that I will be doing different bread recipes on here as well. So this is my first one. And I am so super excited that I'm able to do such a skill as in making bread. I know it seems simple to some people and it seems like so out of reach. Like if you were like me, I'm like, girl, ain't nobody got time for that. I can't do that. I'm not able to do that. That is so hard. It's actually super freaking easy. And like I said in the previous video, if you go into something knowing that you can do it, you're going to do it. Like whether you fail it, whether it doesn't taste exactly like how you wanted it, it's about executing and opening yourself up to new skills and practicing those skills. And that's what I'm most excited about on this journey, and to also share that with you guys, and to be kind of a eye-opener to some people if you're not even thinking about stuff like this, you know, like, oh, like it's just a couple dollars you're saving at the grocery store or whatever the case may be, but it's a big deal. So then I go ahead and mix up my dough or my wet ingredients. So that's where I'm adding the lukewarm water to my dry ingredients, and I'm just kind of stirring it with my hands. You could stir it with a spatula, whatever it works for you, but I like getting down to the nitty gritty and getting my hands dirty. Okay, so this is what I'm doing, and then you'll also see me add those 2 additional tablespoons of water, because you see here it's still a little dry. You can still see some flour on there, and so you'll kind of see the consistency that I'm talking about when I do, I guess, it's not really kneading the dough, but I'm just mixing it in. But yes, guys, you know, it was so easy. This was so easy, and I'm so excited for y'all to see the end result, the results of this recipe. So this is the dough. I'm actually covering it up, and you're supposed to let it sit in a warm spot for 2 hours or until the dough doubles. So this is what it looked like for me when I let it sit overnight. That's what it looked like. So now I'm actually going to put a pan of water and kind of steam up the oven while it's preheating. And you're preheating that to 375, and you're gonna have it in there for 45 minutes. Okay. The reason why you steam the oven before you put in the bread is to give that a little bit of a softer crust. Now I still had a pretty like crispy crust, but it wasn't like hard, so it still gave me that like moist, firm, crisp crust, and I was so excited. You guys see here, I just kind of put it out. This is what it looked like after it was done baking. I got the holes in it, baby. It's looking like bread. Okay, so now it's time. I let it sit for at least 30 minutes before I cut it, because it will become like a Play-Doh consistency from what I've researched, guys. Do not quote me, do your own research, but I feel like cooking is trial and error anyways. But you can see here, I'm super excited with the first cut. It was beautiful. It was an awesome moment to know that I did it. You can cut it in thinner, thicker pieces depending on what you're using it for. I just was trying to see if I was successful or not, and I was. So the only thing differently that I would do is once you let that rise in the bowl, and then you have to transfer it to your bread pan and let it sit again for another hour or so. But like I said, I did it overnight after I transferred it, and also putting that olive oil. I skipped that step of putting olive oil, like a teaspoon. It was like 1 teaspoon of olive oil, and then I turned the dough off of the bowl and then put it in the bread bowl. The bread pan that's buttered, and I feel like that would make it set it off a little bit better. But I think I'm gonna try some different recipes, like making like a honey wheat or something like that. But I was super excited that I had done it. I did it. I did the do, and now y'all about to get baskets of bread, okay, for Christmas gifts. Okay, this is store-bought bread, and this is my bread. Okay, the grocery store could never, babe. The bakery could never. Do you see that? The layers, the goldiness. Now, again, I don't know what's the reasoning behind you feeling like you can't do this, or you feel like you have to have land, or I know I'm gonna just keep repeating myself over and over again, because this is something that I've been battling with for a long time, and I feel like it can be done. You can do it, so why not? You know, yes, it's only a couple dollars, but how many times have you said that? You know what I mean? It's not only about saving money, it's about, providing for your family, and I feel like I will do that. It will get done. Period. And that is it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, because I surely did. I am super excited. I got me some bread. For sure, we'll be probably doing a series on here where every week I'm trying a new bread recipe, if you guys are interested in something like that. But this is like the simplest breads of breads. Like, anybody can do this. I just wasn't sure if I could. Now I knew I could do it. So you can too, okay? So just get you some flour, get you some salt, sugar, and some yeast. Simple. And you got water already, I'm knowing. I'm sure most of you guys already have that in your house. So, if we have another slip up, like, 2020, you're able to have resources here at your house. You're gonna be prepared. You won't go starving, and you won't freak out because you got what you need to do what you got to do, okay? If you guys like this video, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Yo, Percocet, Miley Percocet, Percocet.